so much for tuning in to another video here this week with Lifestyle with Amsofab. So, first of all, excuse my dog. Everybody is gone right now, but my dog Ginger is outside, and honey, if a leaf falls, she starts barking. So hopefully that does not disrupt our good time we're about to have. But I just wanted to come to you guys and show you some of the items that I picked up for fall. I will say my design style has changed actually every few years. I think so. This year I said that I wanted to focus more on items that are not necessarily, I don't know, trendy fall items. So I've only purchased a few things, technically fall ish, but um yeah, I've only purchased a few things. Actually, no pumpkins. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't purchase any pumpkins. So, I want to still give fall, but I want to definitely give a very upscale fall, shall we say? So there are only a couple of items that I don't have with me today. And when I get those items and actually style with them, then I'll make sure that I kind of let you guys know this is what wasn't in the haul and I purchased from this particular place. But outside of what I'm showing you now and those few items that I'm still going to get once I start decorating, that I just need to order, which actually most of those are like textile items, more pillow covers, and I wanted to do a different curtain panel. So once I get those ordered, and I'll go ahead and style with those when I get those, everything else will be old. If it's not in this haul or it's not those couple little pillows and those panels that I need to order, everything else will be old. And so I probably won't be able to share those items with you or like where you can get those from. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first place that I want to tell you about is Hobby Lobby. I really don't go in Hobby Lobby as much as I used to, but I still very much so love Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has a lot of items that speak to my style, but don't necessarily speak to my style, if you get what I'm saying. So, their florals to me are some of the best hands down. Their ceramic vases are some of the best hands down. So, I did pick up a few items. The first one being florals. I got these um, acorn stems. I picked up three of these branches. I have quite a few other fall stems from Hobby Lobby, but no acorn branches. I didn't have these. So these were $9.99 and they were with the 40% off. So I just got three of these to go on a vase that I actually have, that's going to be going on my entryway table. So I got those. And then the next set of florals, and they said that they had these last year. I don't recall them being there last year. I could have just missed it because, again, my style preference has changed, and I've got these bent like this because I already had them in my vase. But I think these are absolutely beautiful. They're like a dark mauve. They almost look kind of withered a little bit. They're definitely giving fall, these hydrangeas. So they had these in like a yellowy color. I want to say they had these like a cream color, but this definitely gives me fall. So if you're wanting to do more of a neutral fall, or you're wanting to do something that's not necessarily the traditional colors, which are the oranges, the browns, I think something like this will be a nice transition. But I absolutely love, 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 love these. So I did pick up three of these, and then I actually got this vase. Oh, these were $11.99. They were 40% off. And then I picked up this vase to put them in. I love it. I love this. I saw somebody on YouTube style with this, with magnolia stems in it, but it was $17.99, and this is, one of those items. I don't think these go on sale, but I was more than happy to pay. I mean, it's still less than $20, but I got these to go um in my kitchen. So I have four stems in here. Originally, when I bought it, I had three, and I was like, kind of feel like it's missing something. So I got those to go in there. Of course, I kind of put them in there a whole lot better once I get ready to style, but I got this to go on my kitchen countertop, and I think this is absolutely beautiful. Okay. All right. The next item that I got from Hobby Lobby was this buttery pumpkin candle. I'm thinking I'm gonna put this in the back of my living room. It smells so good. They come out with these candles every holiday season. It's $19.99, 40% off. And one thing I do like about Hobby Lobby candles, especially in this particular packaging, they smell. They really, really smell. I'm not sure because my living room space is so big if it's going to fill up the entire room because my ceilings are high and this is still kind of like a small candle. But I do have some other things that I'm going to add to it to kind of help push this scent. But I absolutely love this smell every single year. So I did pick up one of these. And actually, the last thing that I picked up for fall, y'all, it came out of the Hobby Lobby spring shop. Right, it came out of the spring shop. It was not actually even a fall item, but when I get ready to style, I have an idea of what I want to bring in, and I wanted to really highlight trees, if that makes sense, and the leaves and the colors of fall. I wanted that to be the highlight. So when I saw this picture, it was everything. And it was 12 bucks because it was in the spring shop and they had marked everything down 75%. So this right here, can y'all believe this? It is just a stenciled like scene. It's got the trees, like a river or something, but it's brown. It's got this looks like faux wood detail around the outside. It's got this oversized mat, y'all, for $12, and you see it's taking up my whole top half. For $12, you cannot. You can't beat this. And so that's why I always say, like, you can't necessarily just say, okay, I'm gonna stick with just waiting till the items for fall come out because they may actually put some things out prior to fall that still gives fall. And like that picture, that definitely gave fall. So I'm so glad I found it because I was looking for a piece of artwork and that saves me a lot of money. Okay, so don't forget when you're in Hobby Lobby to check out that spring shop because you might actually find something back there. Okay. Okay, friends. So the next store, which is TJMAXX, I actually only picked up two items from TJMAXX. The first one being this DW Home Spiced Pumpkin, which is a linen and room spray. This smells absolutely divine. It's got pumpkin, cinnamon, and clove in it. I love this. And I like to pick these up again to help push that scent. But also because anytime I can spray my linens with something and it's safe, that I mean, because to me, when you're decorating is just not what you see. It's also your senses. It's how the items feel, like your textiles and your pillows on your couch. It's how it smells. You know, it takes your mind to different places. The scent of things, like a scent story. And so this is one of the things that I love to use, which is a room spray. But say for linen. So I'm gonna have the candle going. I'm gonna have my room spray, and I got something else I'm gonna show you that's gonna help me push this fall scent, but that's gonna be a little later in this haul. So the next item that I picked up, now, if you watched my last shop with me in Home Goods, I said if I saw another one of these that I was gonna get it, and I actually came across it in TJ Maxx. But it is this cake dish, this pumpkin cake dish. It is so cute. It's very much giving Pottery Barn. I don't know if you guys watch like other people shop with me because I like to watch shop with me videos, but I've seen something like this in the Pottery Barn fall setup. So I'm really glad I was able to get my hands on this. This, y'all, was only $19.99. Super excited about this. Very beautiful. It's got the wood detail at the bottom, the gold stem on top. Like, what else could you say? But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love this. Okay, so the next store that I purchased from was Etsy. I'm actually waiting on one of the items that I ordered. I ordered 3 items from Etsy. The first one I wanted to show you is this pillow cover. I love this. It's got like birds on it, but it's got the black. It's got some rust in it. It's got that beautiful gold mustard that we like to see for fall. And so I did go ahead and put it in a downfield pillow. But this will be one of the pillows that I have on my couch for fall in the living room. I just thought that was really, really pretty. I did see where Nitra B, she decorated with this print for fall a couple years ago, and I loved it then, and I still love this. So I was glad to be able to kind of snag one of these again. I wanted to change my style up a little bit for fall this year, so I'm really, really excited about this print and how I'm going to style this year. Okay, so the next one, I hope I can get it in. It's kind of like a DIY. It's a DIY, but I decided to make my own artwork for the living room. I have never done this, so I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. But this is, I don't even know if all of this is gonna fit in the frame. But remember, I told you I wanted to do like um trees and things that just actually remind you of nature. But I'm a color girl. I love color. I love gloominess. So oops. Okay. I'm a color girl. I love the moodiness of the colors of fall. Like I like to walk into a room and feel like I'm immersed in it. Okay. I think in my next house, I'm definitely gonna be doing some color drenching in a couple of rooms because I just love that look. But I'm this is my first time doing this. I'm gonna Mod Podge it, of course, to kind of take the shine off of it. I did find a frame with a mat that I like, and it's gonna go in the back of the living room right here. So I'm really excited about it. I wanted to bring in nature in a couple of different aspects. So this will be my first year actually using a piece of artwork like this. And we're just gonna see how this goes, how it pairs with everything, and honestly, if I'll do it again. So we'll see, but this is going to be my artwork focal piece for the back of the living room. The other item that I ordered from Etsy were just some brown magnolia stems. Michael's had some that came out last year that were absolutely gorgeous. I did not get a chance to grab those, and they didn't bring them back this year. Why? I don't know, because they like went viral, they sold out, but I could not find those magnolia stems, and magnolia stems can be kind of on the pricey side. So I will be waiting on those to come in. Y'all, I don't even know where I'm gonna put these magnolia stems, but me being from Mississippi, still living in Mississippi, any chance I can get to throw in a magnolia leaf, I'm gonna do it. Gotta represent the hometown, okay? So the next store was Kirklands. Now y'all know I'm a Halloweenie. We done talked about this. So I thought this was really, really cute. This is gonna go in the living room. Remember, for Halloween, I decorate the outside mid-September, but on the inside, I do the last 2 weeks of October. We just following the entryway and the living room. Of course, I decorate my little girl's room. My boys are not really studying any of that, but I decorate my little girl's room. But we do a Halloween movie party here at home. We trick or treat, we do the whole nine. So I do put out things in the living room for Halloween. So I picked up this pillow. One of my friends actually got me a Kirkland gift card for my birthday. So I really didn't have to come out of pocket too much. And then they were having a Halloween sale. So I just thought this was really, really nice. Love how this looks. I don't do the scary Halloween, but this was really, really cute. Okay, it was $39.99, and then I did get this on sale, so I like that. And then the next item that I got from Kirklands. It's also another Halloween piece. But this canvas piece of artwork right here, I do have some other artwork from Kirkland's for Halloween, and I'm just gonna kind of stagger it. I'm into the staggering the art, the layering the art. Are y'all doing that yet? But I like that look, so I'm gonna layer this in the entryway with some other art that I have. So really like that. And then one of the other items that I got was this doormat. Oh, and the picture was, let's see. I don't know how much this picture. I want to say this was like, oh, it was $39.99, y'all. I'm sorry, it was $39.99, but I did get that on sale. And then this mat, uh, it says, "Come in, my pretties." I think that's really cute. I do have to get another buffalo check rug to go up under this, but got this for the front porch. I think this was $16.99, but again, it was on sale. And then I got this fall layering rug for out front for the front door. It was $34.99. Of course, it was on sale, but I just thought this was really pretty and really different. And as you can see, it's got the pumpkin side, or you can do like the plaid in on this side. So I like it. It's got the tassels on the end. I really just like the details of it. So that was everything that I got from Kirkland's. So again, we're talking about scent stories here, right? One of the items that I want to show you. Okay. It is this. Now, when they say social media made me do it, social media made me do it. I bought this Mr. Clean Spiced Harvest. I could not find it in any of my stores, but I got this off of Amazon. And I'm gonna tell you, because when I bought this was $12. But I'm like, I use Mr. Clean to mop the floor anyway sometimes. I really want to try this scent, so I went ahead and pulled the plug. Then like a couple weeks later, I saw it on Amazon for like $6. So if you can wait, you could probably find it cheaper. I didn't really mind paying $12 for it, but I would have took it for $7 if I could have got it on sale. But I am really excited to use this. But yeah, and it smells really good. It reminds me of all of the rest of the spiced pumpkin scents going on for the fall. So I am really excited to use this. And it's a limited edition. So, and then Mr. Clean would have had like, who knew? I'm almost wondering, are they gonna put out something like this for Christmas? But we'll just have to see. All right. So my other one-off item is something else that I actually picked up for my birthday. And it is this set of ghosts. I got this from At Home. I just think these are the cutest. I absolutely think these are the cutest. They're gonna be on my front porch. I'm so funny acting, y'all. I hope like I leave these things sitting outside because I'll be like, oh, I don't want my stuff getting messed up. And we live around a lot of trees, so I don't want my little ghosties getting messed up. But I'm really excited to pull these out this year. They were $79 for the set. So I'm really excited to put these out front on my porch this year. So of course that video will be coming as well. Because hey, some of us just like to have a good time for Halloween. Okay. Alrighty. So the last store for today is Target. So I picked up a few things from Target. So the Studio McGee collection this fall, it kind of left me confused. I mean, I don't have a lot of items. Now the Hearth and Hand collection for fall, absolutely beautiful. I still want more of those pieces, but more so the kitchen items, not necessarily the decor, but the kitchen items and the fall hosting items and the Hearth and Hand collection were beautiful. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a few of the items that I got from that collection. So the first one being this green vase. I love the shade of this green. I think it's gonna pair well really nicely. I got the magnolia stems to go in here. Again, y'all, I have no idea of where this is going. I have no idea where the magnolia stems are going. I just thought that this was beautiful. It was different. I love the color. This may end up just going in the bookshelf. It was $25, and typically when I shop with Target, I try and shop when things are on sale because just like Hobby Lobby, those Target sales are rolling every week. So this was one of the items that I purchased. Okay, and so the next item is this marble tray. This was $35. This is one of the first items that I purchased. It's beautiful. I love it. It's heavy. I'm probably gonna style this with like a candle, the snuffer, the matches, that kind of thing. I'm thinking about putting this in my entryway space, but I just thought this was absolutely beautiful and I love the way this looks. So I was really happy I was able to get my hands on that. The next item is this little bitty baby canvas artwork. Now, one thing I can tell you that Target does really well is the canvas artwork. This was $12. Not really a whole lot to say about it. It's definitely giving fall. It's got a very antique vibe. I like that this is textured, and I love that bronze gold frame. My idea right now, is to layer and pair it with this piece of artwork, which also came from Target. I want to say this one was $35 maybe. I know I purchased it when it was on sale, but I love it. I love the detail that's on it. Absolutely love this piece of artwork. So I'm thinking about possibly putting it like this. I'm not sure yet. But also thinking about kind of styling it with this right here on my countertop in the kitchen. So a couple of different things that I can do with this, but I love the way this looks. The frame looks very high end, very elevated. And then it's kind of got like this piece of cloth right here. I've seen this styled so many different ways. And every time I've seen this style, it's always really, really beautiful. And that's how even with all the different styles that I've seen this styled in, it's just an excellent piece because it can be styled so many different ways. And you don't just have to make it a fall piece, but because this time of year I like to bring in the darker colors, I like to make it moodier. This is Chef's Kiss. Okay, so two more items, y'all. Okay, so the first one is the next one rather is this wreath. I did pick up this wreath. I know it was a lot of mixed reviews on this wreath, but for me, it was a detail in the ribbon. Literally, that's what it was. I do like the color. I am gonna fluff this some. I got this to go on my range hood. I don't like her wreaths in the Threshold collection enough to like sit outside because to me they don't really make enough of a statement. But in like a kitchen area where you just want to kind of bring some color above your stove, this something like this is perfect, and I really really love that ribbon. This was $35. Again, I got this when it was on sale, so I might have paid like 27 for it, but I really really liked it when I saw it. Didn't like a whole lot of the stuff in that collection, but I did like this wreath right here. Okay, so the last item of this haul, and I think that this particular item deserves to close the show, to get the shine, because when I tell y'all I had to go through so much to get this item, they literally were selling out. I was about to drive like 3 hours from here to get one. Every time I would put one in my cart somewhere to do a drive up, oh, we don't have it. Oh, we don't have it. Oh, we don't have it. Y'all, it was stressing me out because I'm like, I really want this vase. And if you know, you probably already know what vase I'm talking about. Okay. Because Homegirl was sold out everywhere. Okay. So, one thing that I will say, I am an avid decorator. And so, when I call my friends or my family and I'm like, hey, I need, they know that it's important to me. They are always willing to get it for me. If I pay for it and say, hey, just drive up, I try and make it convenient as possible. So I'm in Mississippi, but I have a dear friend that lives in Austin, Texas. Now, mind you, I have sisters and my mom that lives in Dallas. I tried to order from multiple stores in Dallas, and every time I ordered it, it got canceled. It was stressing me out so bad. And so my little sister was like, well, Hearth and Hand is in like they're based out of Waco. And so Austin is pretty close to Waco. So you may have a good chance getting it there. So I called my friend that lives in Austin, and she said, okay, it's two stores that are two Targets that are close to me. I don't mind running by there to get it. So what I did was, y'all, I placed a store pickup at both of these stores because I'm like, either one is gonna cancel and I'll get the other one. Both is gonna cancel, but I'm like, after this, there are no other options for me. And so I said, if I get one to fulfill the order, then I will cancel the other one. Y'all, after about 30 minutes of placing this order, it said your order was ready for pickup. When I tell y'all, I was like, thank you, Lord. And my friend didn't have no problem going over there picking it up. Tasha, thank you, girl. Thank you. Because I just cannot see myself having fall this year without this piece. And when I say it is her, it is her. Y'all, this thing is heavy. This was the 16-inch vase. And do you see the detail on that? The coloring on that is cream, but it picks up like browns as well. Like $44, and I would spend it 20 more times. When I tell you this is a quality piece, and what I love about it is I'm using this for fall, but this does not necessarily have to stay a fall vase. This is something that can be used year round, but when I tell you the quality is there, this is giving Pottery Barn, this is giving high end, this is giving, West Elm, this is giving I'm a statement. Okay? And for $44, them the kind of statements that we like, okay? So I was so happy that I was able to get my hands on this. I have some stems that I got from Hobby Lobby years ago. I'm going to put in here. I'm probably gonna put her on the coffee table, but y'all, I'm so excited. I could even see for Christmas doing some Norfolk stems coming out of this. Like, I am so happy I was able to get this. And then, y'all, they gave it to her in a box, like a box that you get when you have it ordered. So that just lets me know they couldn't even get these out of the boxes and onto the shelves before people were like, no, let me get that. So I was so happy I was able to get this. Tasha, thank you so much, girl. Thank you. That's why it's good to treat people good, because ain't nobody gonna want to pick nothing up for you if you mean all the time. So, keep that in mind. People don't mind helping. All right, you guys. So that brings us to the end of this week's video. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming again here another week to just hang out with your girl. So if you have liked this content so far, please think about subscribing. Is there anything that you're going to pick up from this haul, or have you already started decorating for fall? Have I given you any ideas? Please spill. So I am excited about decorating for fall. So that content is going to be coming up next. But please subscribe, share this with a friend, because we want to, we want to spread the goodness. All right. But stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.